What if the very things you've been working so hard for are already on their way, but you're blocking the path? Your anxiety, the relentless need to hustle, and the desire to control every single outcome could be the only things standing in your way. This idea is rooted in ancient wisdom. The Buddha once taught that we only lose what we cling to. In a world obsessed with constant effort and instant results, we often forget a profound truth. The universe doesn't just respond to your hustle, it responds to your energy. Perhaps you're feeling burned out, stuck, or heavy with worry. If so, consider this a turning point. It's a chance to step back from the frantic pace and trust that the energy you put into the world is what truly shapes your reality. By letting go of the need to control every detail, you can create the space for what you deserve to finally arrive. Tired of feeling burned out and exhausted? If you're ready to trade that constant hustle for a profound sense of inner calm, then keep watching. We're about to explore 11 powerful principles, all inspired by ancient Buddhist wisdom, that will show you how to attract everything you deserve. The secret isn't about doing more, it's about learning to do less. Make sure you stick around until the very end, because I'll be sharing a powerful bonus lesson that connects all of these principles together. So what's really happening? Why does life feel like such a constant uphill battle? It's not the external chaos that's the problem. It's your own internal resistance. Take a moment to ask yourself this honest question. How much of your daily peace are you sacrificing for a version of progress that never seems to arrive? Most of us are stuck in a relentless cycle. We spend our days chasing outcomes, micromanaging our schedules, and anxiously trying to script every detail of our future. We might call this ambition, but more often than not, it's just fear in disguise. It's the fear of losing control, the fear that we aren't enough unless we're constantly proving our worth, and the fear that if we let go for even a moment, everything we've built will simply fall apart. This isn't just stress, it's a form of suffering. This kind of anxiety leads to that awful feeling of constantly pushing a boulder uphill, while true peace and fulfillment seem to get further and further out of reach. You might be experiencing this as burnout, an identity crisis, or simply a constant low-grade anxiety that something just isn't right. The solution isn't another productivity hack or a new to-do list app. It requires a fundamental shift in how you relate to both yourself and the world around you. This is about aligning with the natural flow of life instead of constantly fighting against it. Here's how you can begin. 1. Let go like the sky releases the storm. What if the only thing standing between you and true peace is your need to control everything? Think about the sky after a storm. It doesn't cling to the thunder or replay the lightning. It simply lets go and returns to stillness. Your peace isn't something you have to chase. It's something you make space for. When you surrender control, not out of weakness but out of wisdom, you begin to trust the natural rhythm of your life. You start flowing with the current instead of constantly fighting against it. 2. Observe your mind like a still lake watches the moon. When was the last time you simply watched your thoughts without chasing after them or drowning in them? Your mind has the capacity to be like a still lake on a full moon night, calm, clear, and perfectly reflective of the truth. Remember that peace isn't found in the external world, it comes from within. So when a worried thought appears, don't wrestle with it. Just observe it. Sit with it. You'll soon realize that the thought passes, but you remain. This is the path to mental clarity, and clarity is the ultimate freedom. 3. Align your energy like a compass finds north. The universe doesn't respond to what you say you want. It responds to the energy you are broadcasting. Are you sending out signals of fear, chaos, and lack? Or are you broadcasting faith, calm, and gratitude? You attract what you are, not just what you want. When you align your inner world with stillness and gratitude, your external world can't help but reflect that back. The right people and opportunities will begin to find you, not because the universe favors you, but because you have finally tuned into its frequency. 4. Trust the river even when you can't see the ocean. A river never panics. It doesn't need to see the ocean to know it's on the right path. It simply flows, unhurried and unwavering. You are that river. You don't have to see the entire journey to take the next step. Think about all the energy you've wasted trying to force results and demand guarantees. What if peace doesn't come from certainty, but from trust? Trust the process, especially during those quiet phases when nothing seems to be happening. That's often when the most important work, the deep root-building work, is happening just below the surface. 5. Be empty like the bamboo to be filled by the wind. Sometimes feeling stuck isn't because life is holding you back, but because you're holding on too tightly to old identities, outdated expectations, and outcomes that were never truly yours to keep. Think of a bamboo stalk. It's strong precisely because it is hollow and flexible. Your own strength comes from your willingness to release. Create space. Let go of what drains you. When you are empty, not out of neediness, but with an open heart, the universe can finally move through you and fill you with what is truly meant for you. 6. Let stillness be your thunder. We live in a world that's terrified of silence. But the answers you're seeking aren't found in more noise and motion, they're found in stillness. Stillness isn't emptiness or weakness, it's the thunder beneath the surface. It's where your real power lives. A muddy river doesn't clear up when you stir it. It clears when you simply let it become still. The same is true for your mind. In that space between the noise and your awareness, the universe delivers what you were always meant to receive. 7. Heal the inner mirror to reflect a brighter world. Your outer world is a direct reflection of your inner one. If your inner mirror is clouded with dust by beliefs that you're not enough, unworthy, or broken, then your reality will look distorted. You cannot receive what you don't believe you deserve. True healing doesn't start with trying to fix everything on the outside. It begins with acceptance and self-compassion on the inside. When your inner mirror is clear, you'll finally be able to see the love, opportunities, and peace that have been there all along. 8. Think lightly like a feather rests on water. So much of the heaviness we carry is completely imagined. We overthink scenarios that haven't even happened yet and try to predict outcomes we have no control over. A light mind is a free mind. Practice letting your thoughts rest on the surface of your awareness like a feather on water, without sinking into them and drowning. This lightness is a discipline. It's the conscious choice of presence over panic and trust over mental clutter. 9. Wait for the bloom like a lotus in the mud. The lotus flower doesn't rush to bloom. It grows patiently in the dark, muddy water, 1 inch at a time. Your muddy seasons of life are not a punishment. They are a period of preparation. The most significant growth happens beneath the surface, long before you see any evidence of it. Stop digging up the seeds of your life to check if they're growing. Urgency is not alignment, it's anxiety. Trust your own timing. When you finally rise, you will do so with the calm confidence of someone who has become their worth, not the frantic energy of someone still trying to prove it. 10. Let action flow from inner peace, not panic. Imagine a candle burning steadily in a still room. Its flame is bright and unwavering, not because it's fighting the wind, but because its environment is calm. Your actions should be the same. True, powerful action is born from stillness, not from stress, desperation, or a knee-jerk reaction. When you act from a place of inner calm, your impact naturally multiplies. You become a steady light, not a frantic storm. 11. Let life happen like clouds drift across the sky. Your thoughts and emotions are like clouds. They appear, they change, and they eventually pass. Yet we often cling to them as if they are permanent. This resistance is the very root of our suffering. Whatever has the nature to arise will also pass away. Practice watching your experiences, both the good and the bad, drift by without clinging to them or trying to push them away. When things feel heavy, remember the simple mantra, "This too shall pass." By embracing the impermanent nature of life, you align with its natural rhythm and create the space for true calm to emerge. Live as if you already trust the universe. This is the ultimate practice. Don't just hope or wish for things to get better. Start living as if you already know, deep in your soul, that everything is working out in your favor. Make your decisions from a place of abundance, not scarcity. Act with faith and perfect timing, not with panic. This deep trust will rewire your entire relationship with fear and uncertainty. When you live with this kind of unshakable faith, you unlock a magnetic field of possibility around you. You become calm at the center of the storm. These principles aren't just ideas, they are a map back to yourself, to a life filled with peace, power, and purpose. If this message resonated with you and you felt a shift inside while reading it, then do something for yourself. Hit the subscribe button to Daily Dharma Podcast and turn on notifications by clicking the bell icon. We create this kind of content to help you find your way back to calm every single day. Let us know in the comments below, which one of these principles did you need to hear the most today? Your story might be exactly what someone else needs to hear. If you believe in this message of peace, please pay it forward. Give this video a like and share it with one person who you feel needs this reminder today. Remember, true power isn't force, it's presence. Your calm is not a weakness, it's your greatest alignment. Thank you for watching.